Welcome back to LeflerMotors, where on today's episode, I make poor financial decisions. And today's poor financial decision is I bought a house. We've actually got some of the cars moved over already. We've been working on it all weekend, but I was like, I gotta get a video out for you guys. So yeah, we bought a house. But this is the part that my wife cares about and not the part that I care about. Feast your eyes on the new shop. The yard's also a pretty decent size too, so I can put at least 30 cars here. But yeah, here it is. As a YouTuber would say, this is my dream shop build. It's a 30 by 30 agricultural building. It's not bad. It used to have electricity ran to it, and I guess before they sold the house, they realized it wasn't up to code, so then they just ripped everything out. So it doesn't have electricity anymore. It's easier to get rid of it than it is to get it up to code. I understand. They were trying to sell the house, but it's not going to be just a quick move in, pull cars in here, and whatever. I'm going to have to run all new electrical inside the building here. If you guys are interested in watching a video on that, let me know. And also, I got to thank today's sponsor, me. If you like this shirt, you can have this shirt, Junk Car Enthusiast. Look, you've got the Blazer, and you've got the Mercedes that no one watched the video on. But yeah, if you want a shirt, LeflerMerch.com. It's right here. We've got hats. I don't have the embroidered ones yet. And you know, we've got stickers. Oh boy, the stickers. Please buy the stickers. If you're interested in supporting the channel, please buy my merch. All right, shameless merch plug over. Let's give you a tour of this place. This is what I was telling you about. Just got the wires cut off there. You can see where it used to have a box. And then, you know, there's a house up there on the hill. I gotta come out here and change the locks and everything. So, that'll be fun. But, boy, is it dark in here. Let me get this roll-up door open and I'll give you guys the grand tour. All right, so there's some things that need to be fixed, but, you know, you work with what you have. I mean, me being, you know, Gen Z, I didn't really think I was ever gonna own a house anytime soon, but I gave up quite a bit of avocado toast and Funko Pops to be able to pull this off. I don't know if I'll ever recover mentally from that, but we made it happen. Just me and the 6 of you guys watching still. Now, came with some pretty goodies. Like I've got this coaster here from Tybee Island in Georgia. Always wanted to go there once I heard about it when I saw that coaster. Got a couple of coolers in here. Unfortunately, that one says it's Tim's, so we can't use that one. I'll get up with Tim at some point when I figure out who he is and get him his cooler back. But these are good. We've got one of those old school folding tables that are like getting actually kind of hard to find. They're pretty sturdy. That'll probably stay. This desk, it's a nice metal and wood desk. Probably gonna keep that. Free building materials. a chair to just take in the view of the neighbor's yard. This cabinet's probably gonna stay, that's pretty nice. There's a bunch of half-empty bottles of gear oil laying around, and another just random chair and building materials. I wonder how many holes are covered up. There's a lot of holes here. I gotta get some spray foam. It's gonna be a work in progress. For the foreseeable future, I am, as the kids would say, broke. But yeah, I mean, we've got some dirt daubers over here. I just got to get in here and clean it up. There's the lighting that was in here. It's all ripped out. Everything else is ripped out. So I'll have to rewire it, and I'm thinking I need to have 240 somewhere, and then, you know, obviously just 120 all around. Since I'm gonna be doing YouTube content in here, I need lights. Like, these still themselves weren't gonna cut it if they were still hooked up. I'm gonna need lights, 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 lights. You know, put a big old American flag in the back, and then all my other decor. Unfortunately, the building's not tall enough for a shop or for a lift, but you know, most of you guys don't have a lift anyway, so why would I go spend money that could be used to buy a whole car or 3 on a lift just for, you know, a lot of you guys to be like, well, you know, you sold out. Joke's on you, my back sold out years ago when I got into a car wreck. So eventually I'll probably get a lift, but for now, we're just dealing with it. Now I know quite a few of you are gonna be wondering, like, what about the warehouse? Because a lot of you that have been watching the channel for a while, especially, you know, even if you just watched my last video where I kind of talked about it, the whole time I've been doing this channel, I've lived in an apartment, and I've rented a warehouse to store project cars, which has made it kind of difficult to, you know, focus on getting projects done when I have to go home, handle things at the house, drive back over to the warehouse, this and that. I'm not getting rid of the warehouse. A buddy of mine wants to store some of his cars there. We're gonna go in half on it, so I don't have to clutter up my new yard and make my new neighbors hate me. But while I'm transitioning, building this into the new YouTube shop, I'll still have the warehouse for working on projects. I'm still halfway done with a couple videos in there, but this has taken up a lot of my time and money, and anyone who's bought a house, you get it. But I've got a 1-year-old, so I need to buy a house. He's actually not 1 yet. This video is gonna come out on Wednesday, April the 1st. His birthday is Thursday, April the 2nd. So if you're watching when this comes out, leave a comment, say, happy birthday, Lucas. It'll be his first birthday. He's already had some cake about it, but you know, what can you do? But yeah, I wanted to do a bit more of an in-depth video on the new shop where I, you know, maybe brought some shelving down here. I was thinking about getting the E30 in here, pull in the S10, maybe start working on it. But once I got here and realized all the wiring had been pulled out, it kind of shook things up a little bit. And I'll be honest, I'm kind of glad. Like, no offense to you guys, but the YouTube thing does take a lot of effort on my part, even doing like simple videos like this, like even like a video like this, I've got to dedicate like an hour away from other things to do it. I kind of figured I took the day off work Friday, I'd be able to go and get all the furniture moved, and then, all right, well, the wind just slammed the door shut. But yeah, I figured I'd be able to go Friday and get all the furniture moved, go in Saturday, get the rest of our stuff, and then Sunday I'd be free to have a whole day of moving cars and getting a video done for you guys. That has not worked out at all. It's Sunday, there's still the IS350 and the S10 are still over the apartments. half of our furniture is still over there. We've moved basically nothing. We've got a bunch of stuff, but like I didn't realize it was gonna be that bad. It was just kind of a hassle. It's only 10 minutes down the road, but still a nightmare. But I still, you know, I promised you guys a couple months ago I was gonna stick with the schedule of every 2-week uploads. The shop just didn't pan out to be what I wanted to be. It's my dream shop, you know, because that's what's gonna make the thumbnail look good. My dream shop. But yeah, you know, just quick update video. We're gonna be building this. If you wanna see me run electrical, because you know how good I am with automotive electrical. Why is that sparking? Whoa! Whoa, shit. I'm gonna do my own electrical work in here. No, I'd probably have my brother-in-law do it because he's an electrician. Yeah. Nah, I'll do it. He'll probably do it. But yeah, anyways, this is my dream shop that came with the house that I feel like I was supposed to buy because, you know, married with kid. You know, that's what you do, right? The economy's collapsing. 30-year loan, please. But no, you know, I'm excited. We're finally free of the apartment, and we've got so much room for cars and just the ability to not get stared at while making videos. Crazy. Because we have one neighbor on that side over there. We own a bunch of the land that way, and then the land beside our land is unusable because it's like a drop off. So like it's about a half mile before you get to any other property. And then directly behind our property line, there's like 35 acres of just woods that's in a trust owned by some person's family. I don't know, it's just woods that way. Which means I could probably set up a range in the backyard that I don't think YouTube would let me make videos on. I don't think they like that. But you know, the fun. Anyways, I've got to get back to moving because I've got work tomorrow and I've got a lot going on, but this is the dream shop. You know, hopefully you guys like it. This is where all the videos pretty soon will start coming from. And if you don't like it, oh well, that sucks for you. All right, I got stuff to do. Buy my merch if you want. You don't have to. Leave a subscribe and give this video 3 likes. Thanks. Bye. Real last minute update that I forgot to go over in the video. I think it's probably obvious, but due to the circumstances, I don't believe I'll be making it to Poverty Tour this year. Being as how we're only 2 months away and I just bought a house and I'm trying to get the shop figured out. I think I'm gonna have to cancel going to Poverty Tour this year. But I'm gonna try and make sure I go next year. That gives me more time to get whatever car I'm gonna take up there sorted, because that Grand Marquis was still a nightmare. But yeah, I think for the time being, Poverty Tour's out the window. Sorry if I disappointed anybody by you know, not going to Poverty Tour. I don't know. But yeah, I figured I'd tack that on because it slipped my mind. I haven't even been thinking about it. But yeah, thanks again for watching. I gotta go to work. Trying to come up with thumbnail ideas. Should I hit him with the soy jack? Yes.